Soon. Half of New South Wales households aren't turning on the heaters this winter despite being cold. This is what it's got to. A tribunal looking at electricity prices has heard many people just can't afford to turn on the heater. New South Wales households pay some of the highest electricity bills in the world, and this tribunal is looking at New South Wales's prices and a recommendation to lower them. And the consumer group One Big Switch has spoken at the tribunal today, arguing for cheaper prices for consumers. Joel Gibson, the campaign director for One Big Switch, joins me on the line. G'day, Joel.
G'day, Ben.
You were giving evidence today. What did you say?
Look, we just went in there, Ben. We just wanted to let them know that we've got over 150,000 members in New South Wales, and they are they just had it up to the gills when it comes to soaring electricity prices. You know, the prices have doubled over the past 5 to 7 years in New South Wales. You know, their wages haven't gone up by that much. And, you know, this is our chance today. This court case is our chance to make sure that over the next 4 to 5 years, it doesn't keep climbing at the rate that it's been climbing.
Surprise, surprise, the electricity networks are opposing these price cuts.
Yes, they are. Look, they've said that they want to charge an extra $560 on average per household above what the regulators recommended. Now, we just think that is, that's just an ambit claim that is bordering on preposterous given the price rises of recent years. But the good news is there's also a consumer group called the Public Interest Advocacy Centre that's launched a counterclaim, and they're saying, look, the price cuts should be $170 more than the regulator has recommended. So, frankly, there's about a $740 gap there, I think it works out to. And that's what's at stake in this court case. Per household, $700 worth of difference between the two sides.
Joel, we hear it on the open line from people who just can't afford to turn on the heater. Tell me about some of the stories you guys have heard.
Yeah, well, we hear the same thing. I mean, we've asked our members, in the last couple of months what they're doing to try and keep their power bills down in winter. And as you said in the opening, you know, half of them say that they're going cold for fear of the winter power bill. We've heard stories of people walking around their neighbourhood collecting firewood to burn because they don't want to have to turn their heater on. And, you know, we've heard stories about elderly people going down to the local shopping centre just to make use of the heating there because they're afraid to turn it on at home. Now, that's just, you know, we live in a wealthy country, Ben, and people shouldn't have to do that sort of thing to keep warm in winter.
Good on you for going into bat for us. Talk to you soon.
Thanks very much, Ben.
Joel Gibson, campaign director of One Big Switch, joining us on the line. And I know there'd be plenty of people who'd be nodding along hearing that. And we've done a similar thing. And we've just put a new heater in at our place, which is a lot better than our old one, but we've still got the blankets downstairs. And it's either blankets while you're watching TV or turn the heater on because you can't afford to have it on all the time. And I don't think many people can.